Last month, NGS navigator Hiro Arai conducted an interview with the NGS development team, and a few days ago, that interview was published. It contained a ton of new information about the upcoming Kvaris region. Let's take a look at what was discussed. The title of Chapter 3 is Frozen Resolution. The main theme for this region is caring for friends and family, as our heroes will experience hardship that tests the strength of their bond. Just like the Retem region, the silhouette in the logo depicts a powerful enemy to be found in the Kvaris region's story. The region is a vast tundra full of icy peaks and dangerous enemies. It's also a great place for snowboarding, which you will be able to take part in throughout Kvaris. There are also many scenic spots, such as hot springs, that are great for taking scenic screenshots. With the new snowboarding minigame comes something else new to NGS. Competition. That's right, players will be able to race each other in the Kvaris region. Similar races will be added in other regions as well. 2 will be added in the Retem region, and 1 in the Aleo region. In order to enter the Kvaris region, players will need to complete the Retem region's story. They'll also need to be at least level 33 and have a battle power of 1813. The main city in the Kvaris region is Kvaris Camp. Due to the harsh environment of the Kvaris region, no major city currently exists there. It was once, however, the location of Central City. During the interview, the subject of adding mounts to the game was brought up. The dev team has no plans to add mounts in the traditional sense, as it would have a negative effect on the game's balance. Adding mounts in the cosmetic sense, like with the hoverboard, will be added as motion changes. Aside from snowboarding, another action will be added to the game in the form of throwing. Players will be able to throw objects called crystalline ice, which deals tons of damage to enemies and destroys objects as well. These new actions will have special use during trials. We were also given a small blurb that describes some of the story we have to look forward to. Thanks to the protagonist's productive expedition to Retem and the help of the locals, we were able to defeat Dark Falls when he attacked Central City. However, the central cannon was heavily damaged in the process. In preparation for a rematch with Dark Falls, Crawford sends the protagonists on a journey to Kvaris to find the missing researcher Ilma, who knows how to repair and further improve the central cannon. Regarding leveling up for this new content, there will be more than 50 side tasks to help the player reach level 60. In order to make leveling even faster, the amount of XP reduction that occurs when an enemy is 5 levels lower than the player will be reduced. XP earned in Battle Day Yellow will no longer be reduced at all. There are plans to increase the level cap to 65 in October, and again in the next big updates in December, but this depends on player feedback. New skills for each class are coming, but only a few were discussed, such as Sword Arts Overcharge for Hunters, or Chain Trigger Count Retain for Gunners. Skills will be looked at more in depth during the next NGS headline. Unique enemies appear in the Kvaris region, including some that can use special attacks from creatures that live in other regions. 2 new urgent quests will be available in the Kvaris region. One involving a stronger version of an enemy found in the region like usual, and one that is currently being kept under wraps. One particular exploration sector was brought up with an interesting mechanic. Rajord Gorge. In this exploration sector, players will take cold damage over time due to the area's freezing temperature. There are several ways to mitigate this damage, from mag boosts and food to new augments. You'd best be prepared to mitigate as much as possible, as a powerful enemy is said to be waiting deep within the gorge. In order to help reduce inventory clutter, non-silver and gold gear 4 stars or lower will not drop in the Kvaris region. Meseta drops will increase instead. The dev team is also in the process of building a quest counter where you will be able to relive story events and quests. limited time quests will eventually be added to this counter as well. That's about it for what they talked about during the interview. If you want to read the whole thing for yourself, I will include a link to it in the description of this video. Thank you for watching. I look forward to hearing more about this new region in the next NGS headline, and discussing it with you in the comments. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.